Hello, hello, hello. All right. Oh, bear with me a sec. Let's get on Agora Trade. Oh no, that's the wrong one. No, I want this one. Cool. Okay. All right, we've got a few people in here. Okay, let's start to have a look at the price action then. It's quite funny actually. Whoa. I tweeted. What was it I tweeted? I tweeted this like about 15 minutes ago, just before we got the move down. So just to see a reset in the open interest and to take out these stops. And then immediately after I posted it, it just dropped. I wasn't quite expecting it to happen that quickly. I was kind of hoping we'd stay in a range today. Yeah, it's fallen down to this 30,800 support area. Although we've come a little bit further down than that. So yeah, I think just right now we're just going to monitor this and see what happens. Again, no brain power today at all, so bear with me. Just have to close the door as well. So, what are we looking at? Makes me look really dark. Oh right, yeah, it's because I just closed the door. Duh. Hello, Rayo. Hey, Andy's. New but following with interest for the last week or so. Very grateful for the stream. No problem, thank you. So far, I don't know if anyone watched the morning update, but this is one of the things that I was saying was like I would have liked to see today. So I was looking for an ETH long at 1,810, and also I think a lot of this we can take a look at ETH actually. In fact, no, I want to have a look at ETH on this chart because Ethereum right now is really interesting to me. So we did have similar with Bitcoin, okay? We did have this area of support that hadn't yet been tested, okay? So we kind of come into that a little bit. We've gone through, we've got these other two naked points of control down here. So Ethereum, we're looking down like 1,760 or something along those lines as well, if this doesn't reverse on Bitcoin. But I mean, this is like the stop run that I was looking for. All of the weekend's price action at this point. Now it's everyone that's in a position over the weekend, even if you got in a good position. This is what happened over here last week, and we were looking for that bounce, and we were expecting the lows to be swept once. And I did say, even when we came up and we hit these levels, I do think we'll sweep the lows a few times. Now, at this point, it has to get a swing failure pattern, otherwise I think we're going to be going down much lower, and I think we're likely to see volume coming in that takes us maybe down back towards these areas down here. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll monitor what happens. For now, I don't really have a bias on this. This is so far we have taken the lows, which after you got all this price action over a weekend, it's always likely to happen. At this point, this price needs to reclaim it before it looks like we'll be getting any strength or anything again. Yeah, so yeah, let's see how it goes. We'll watch this. I'm not going to be live for long. Cool. Yeah, let's just watch what's happening on here. I mean, this is where things look interesting. You get a bit more action on here. And then hopefully what we'll be able to do is just see any signs of strength and buying coming in. You can see the CVD on here. And we can have a look as well at... let's have a look on this one. So we did finally get some volume on a move down. We got a bit more volume here. Not really any particular imbalances at the lows. In fact, it's still being quite heavily bought up. We hit a bunch of stop losses on the way down. You can see where all the stop losses have been hit, just where there's been no buying and prices continue to move down. We've had quite a lot of liquidations as well. So yeah, let's just wait and see. I mean, if we get absorption here and price reverses, then it's really bullish. If this can get a swing failure pattern of this, whoops. Yeah, if this can get a swing failure pattern of this, I see no reason why it can't attempt that range point of control, or at least the range value area low again. We'd see this as a deviation. So you'd look at this as a deviation, and then you'd be looking at back to the high of the range here. Still, to me, doesn't feel particularly aggressive. Otherwise, I don't know. We would have continued to see some moves down by now, I think. What's the time? Okay, yeah, this is going to need to reverse quickly, otherwise we'll be left with another another one of those poor lows that yeah, people talk about a lot. Oh, man, I can't even think today. I can't even think. It's so weird. So anyone who hasn't already heard, I got COVID last week on like Friday from going to Wembley. And I don't have any symptoms for it or anything. Like, I don't feel like I've got a cold or anything like that. I just feel like I've got like permanent jet lag. It's like I've been on like a 24-hour flight, and that's how I felt for like the last four or 5 days. No, I don't even know anyone. Like since Friday, yeah. I just feel like I've got jet lag. It's really weird. Stocks are dumping. Yeah. Like we saw that they were going to open red this morning. Just not surprised. I mean, this is where I was looking for stocks to go. My draw this on the chart. You'd be looking for a bounce on the stock on the S&P around here. Again, ES. We're looking down here at 4258. That. Okay, moving a little bit lower on Bitcoin now. And that's the hourly close. So we've had an hourly close. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to stream much longer than this. Okay. You know what will be interesting right now? What would be interesting now is to see if we got divergence. Nope. Have we got MACD? Nope. Have we got it on the 4 hour? Yes. So we do have a bit of divergence playing out here on the 4 hour. Heh. At the moment, we have big bearish divergence on the higher time frame. Even the predicted funding is still positive, not looking good in my opinion. All right, this is the thing about the divergence on the high time frame. Okay, so I know what you're talking about, and I do understand where you're going from. But we don't have bearish divergence on a high time frame. We don't, because there's not been a trend that's actually been established here on price. So yeah, although CVD's been making these highs, it's the only point in which you could say we had bearish divergence on a high time frame, or okay, on this as being a 30-minute first of all. Okay, so the only point in which we had bearish divergence was up at this high, and then it went back to the range lows, which is absolutely fine. So then that played out. We'll look on the 4 hour. We'll look at high time frame. Okay. Again, the only point in which it created bearish divergence on a high time frame was here. So this high, which we came into the range value area low, the weekly level, and everything there. And again, it's played out. So there's no... The only thing you could say is... But you can't really do this so much with it being like this, because... Let me have a look. See, every time it's just... I see what you're saying. I see what you mean about it going... Because, okay, from here to here, here to here... I need to get that annotation thingy for my screen so you can see. But you can see bearish divergence here. Then again, we get it again here. And then again, we get it here. So we did have divergence. And on each occasion, it's taken out the low. And then formed bullish divergence at the lows, because then you have a lack of participants. So you have absorption at the highs, followed by a lack of participants at the lows. And it's just what we continue to see. So the only point in which this, if you're talking about this as being like a high time divergence that you're expecting to go much lower, would be the CVD has to take out all of these lows as well. So yeah, in which case we'd be looking down towards probably... In order for it to take out all of this, you're looking down towards about 23k or something probably, because we couldn't just go down to 27 and take out the like 3.4 billion. Yeah, it would take a lot less than 3.4 billion to take us down to 27k. So we'd be looking at, if you're thinking this is high time frame bearish divergence, it's taken us down to about 23k or something. But I don't see it as that. I see it as every single one of these is played out. Which is just, yeah, this is all what we've been trading. Well, okay. Has your taste gone? No, I can still taste fine. Do you think getting COVID is overplayed in media after getting it? No. Well, I mean, I hate what the media are doing with it and like everything, because we're gonna have to live with COVID forever. I'm not gonna get political. We're gonna have to live with COVID forever, but you certainly wouldn't want to get this if you were vulnerable. And I've had the vaccination and I've still got it, so yeah. Everything just points bearish so far today. Bearish CVD. Below value area lows of high. Yeah. Did you long ETH? It hit our daily here. Yep. Yeah, I did have it. It's not like a long, but I did buy Ethereum here, definitely. This is where I wanted to buy it. And again, watch my update this morning is not very good. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But I mean, I could pull it up and show everyone on stream. What I was saying is we've got stocks are red today. Yeah, stocks are red. DXY is coming up to resistance. We're going to sweep the lows and then we'll see what happens. And ETH to come down to this 1810. This is why, like, yeah, position yourself into long positions, but I still don't think we're breaking down. I'll probably say this forever until we actually hit like 23k. Oh no, we're not going to break down. But you see this so often, and if we reclaim this, everyone's going to look very silly for selling and getting stopped out down here. And if of course we break down further and we start coming down below 30k, then I'm going to look a bit silly. But hey, I am managing my risk accordingly. I'm still in my short position. I have not closed my short position. I have not taken profit on my short position since here. That was the last time I took profit on my short. Holding it ever since, just waiting for it to get stopped out now. But I am building a long position. So I have been buying these lows, and I am buying this little dip as well. Andy, my plan for BTC is like this at the moment. It was for a swing failure pattern of these lows. We've gone really deep. So at this point, we need to see this get reclaimed quickly, because that was aggression from the sellers. Okay. So it doesn't mean we're definitely going to get back above here. We're quite a long way down now. I was expecting this maybe to come down to like 30,800. We've dipped a little bit below there. But what we don't want to see now is 30,800 becoming resistance. So if we can get a move up into it and that becomes resistance, and we then start to make a lower low again, yeah, it starts to look pretty nasty. Yeah, throwaway vaccine doesn't stop. Yeah, I know. I know. There are a lot of shorts adding up at the bottom of this candle compared to longs. Yeah, shorts getting. And this is what you want to see, okay, on a reversal. If this is going to reverse, and let's have a look on the lower time frames and start to have a look at this. Because if we start to see, yeah, look, we've got green candles still with negative delta. There's definite absorption going on here. It's just whether these limit orders, whether the bulls can still hold on. Like, because, okay, so this is what I mean. Like, you have negative 27 million delta, which is the highest through any of this, really, apart from the actual breakdown. And we've got green candle here. And again, when we got negative delta down here, again, we've got a green candle, negative delta. So we'll see. If this absorption carries on, then I see no reason why it can't get a bounce. But it's like last chance for bulls now. Maybe I should just add to the absorption a little bit. I mean, I could do. I don't know if I. No, I don't know if I trust it. If conditions were a bit more stable, I'd long this. And if my brain was working enough, I might long it. Oh. But right now it looks risky. Very risky. Uh, 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 uh. It's still a good low for spot. Yeah, I mean, if you're buying spot, this is a great place to buy spot. My 3800 long got trapped and instantly underwater. Hey. I'll add a few more dollars to the contribution of the absorption here. I'll do it. I'll do it. 30,600, 30,006. Yeah. 3640. Whack a couple in. Do my bit for the bulls. I mean, this is looking all right, actually. I think we get a quick spring up, and we'll just see what happens when we get up to this 38. I think yeah. Got local bullish CVD at the low. Well, I've just been telling you. Of course, it's bullish CVD at the lows because we've got all these red candles with red CVD with. Oh man, I can't even think. What am I talking about? Can anyone remember what I'm supposed to be talking about here? Right. Oh man. Here we go. Trap shorts at the lows. Loads of stop losses. Luke Whale, make the price moon. I'm doing my bit. Maybe a silly question. At what point would there be a confirmation of reversal or more downward move? See, timing the low here is really difficult because, and then knowing when. So let's say we do break down, knowing the point in which this is like, okay, point of no return, we're going much lower. It's really tough because what Bitcoin can do, what other assets can do, it's just they can keep stopping people out until no one has any money left. And at some point when no one has money left, that's when not that way. That's when you start to see a reversal. I definitely say a 31k or 30,800. If we get a bounce up to those levels and that rejects, then it's likely we come down a bit further and we keep searching deeper until we find where the support is. But this could reverse now, and if we do get a swing failure pattern, if we reclaim $31,000, I think we will probably see $32,000 before the end of the day. but that's if we do reclaim 31. So I'm doing my bit for the bulls. Do you think there is a chance we wick to 3100 area before we see no chill pump? Market, maybe. How long can we wait for the reversal? What time frame invalidates the swing failure pattern? It doesn't, like, there's not a time frame that you're looking at. You just, at this stage, you'd just be looking, like, you'd like to see it quite quickly. But this could chop around. This could build divergence a little bit. I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know. Let me have a look at this is my main now, isn't it? Let's have a look on here, like low time frame stuff. The 4 hour that I like the look of. Because often on the RSI, it gives you better stuff than what the what price is actually doing. So if RSI can do something like this, doesn't look bad at all. Because it's in this local downwards channel. If it can change that and then break out of here, then yeah. But it's a 4 hour. It's going to take time to play out, and there's clearly no guarantee of that happening. Okay, we're getting the bounce. So let's see where we end up. 30,800. This will be the first test. So if you're taking along, it'd be a good take profit, like here. There it is, 3,800. Get through that. That's the first little bit of resistance on the chart. So if you were lucky enough, I don't know, not lucky enough. If you caught the lows here and managed to spot the divergence and the imbalances at the lows and got into a long, decent take profit there. I'd expect a little bit of an initial rejection off of this, and then we'll see if we can come back down into the lows of the range. So now we've hit this first level. You'd probably expect this to do something like this, and then maybe we can start to see a move up higher into this. So just a little like low time frame structure kind of forming off of this now. See if it can do that kind of thing. We will see. If it doesn't even retrace from here, then yeah, we're coming up to here. If we drop past 30k, next order block 27, then 25. Yeah, 27k is going to be support. I still think this is a bear trap. Still think we're just stopping people out. I've not been wrong on this at all since it happened. Everything, even this morning when I was saying this, I think this is going to happen again. It's happened again. So I'm trusting my instinct on this still. Well, this is just like a really, really amazing bear trap. And if this actually plays out and we do get a move up, I'll be so happy with this. Because it's really good fun to trade, actually. Although it's like the conditions are awful, like, and you've only been getting like 1 or 2 trades a day out of it, but the ones that actually happen are just like, oh wow, well yeah, that was obvious. And like ETH here, wow, yeah, that was obvious. It's just, yeah, enjoyable. um Sorry, I just need to just check my Ethereum bids filled. Did they? Did they? And in fact, I may just buy a bit more spot as we're down here. Because this has hit the area, I want to make sure anywhere that I've got Ethereum is being put to use now. Probably wait for a bit of a move down. Cool, yeah. Good. And I quite like to look at DOT as well, actually, because DOT, I think, will be in an interesting position as well now. Because these are a few things that I wanted to buy, and I did identify a few setups. So DOT is still... no, I want a little bit lower on DOT. Down here. I mean, it's not a bad place to scale in, is it? I'll buy a few. ADA. Oh, ADA hit the daily. Not quite. Sort out my charts. Right, what else? Knocking on that 3800 now, yeah. Do you see anything on ETH 1831? Do you have any levels there? Yeah, I'd like to get DOT around like below $10, but I mean, hey, we'll see what happens. It could happen if we do get a bit more of a move down. Well, of course, on Bitcoin, if we do see another move down on Bitcoin, then we'll go way below $10 on DOT. But do I have any levels on 1831? I don't think so. You're looking at, yeah, not so much 1831. 1810 was the 1810 was the level for Ethereum. BNB. I don't know what to think about BNB. Don't know about BNB. I'd need to look closer. It's all very like choppity. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we got the rejection of 3800 just above it. This is how things are looking. Get back within value area, things look fine. We've tested all of this area. And we can have a look on here. Oh, I'm feeling a bit rough now, so I'm gonna shoot off, I think. Yep. Say 400 is the 0.5 extension and range low, could be a good support level. 0.5 extension. Interesting. You're looking at it from, I guess if you're on a 0.5, you're looking at more like this, are you? I mean, I don't use the 0.5. No. So you've got your 1-to-1 that comes in down 30,250. Then we've got this little move here, which has probably hit the 1-to-1, to be honest. Yeah, we have. We've like, yeah. Look at that. Perfect. So it has hit the 1-to-1, like, well, okay. Draw it a bit more accurately, has it? Yeah. That's really nice. So we have had that 1-to-1, so maybe we'll look at something like that. Could you see a swing failure pattern of yearly low into the high time frame golden pocket and a massive rally towards sorry. And a massive rally towards 46k. Man, I'm glad no one's in this room with me because I'm very infectious probably. We've already hit the yearly open though. Yearly low. Where is our yearly low? Oh right, yeah, our yearly low is that level. Cool. So yes, yeah, we do have that as a potential scenario. That is like one of my main levels. So I do have this. This is the yearly low 227744. Yeah, basically we have two scenarios. You got this right now is looking so bearish. We're certainly looking at like this being kind of parabolic at this stage on the move down. So we're looking at something like this. Work. It's not like that. So it'd be worth keeping an eye on this. The wedge is like gone now. I don't really think. It's still, yeah, we still could be forming a little wedge, and this could be a fake out to the downside of the descending wedge. I don't know what else. Yeah, I'm going to shoot off. But hey, I think that's probably enough of an update. We'll see how this goes throughout the day. I'll try and cover anything if we do move down. At this point, if we move down and we see volume starting to come back in again, like that was the retest. We'd need to see this start to come back up again at this stage. But if it doesn't happen, then we're looking much lower. And yeah, you'd have to say this looks like a pretty good target, this yearly low. And we'll see how that goes. So if we do break down, that is the level I'm looking for. If this is going to be a bear trap, then we can go poof, and we can go back up to range point of control. Pretty neutral, and we'll just watch and wait and see. I'll do my best to update everyone if anything changes or if I see anything different, but yeah. Thanks for watching. That will be enough. Oh, actually, before I go, come on, we've got 82 viewers in here and only 17 likes, so let's get this up to like 50 likes before I go. If we've got 80 viewers in here, we can get it up to 50 likes. So please do like the video, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and then I'm gonna disappear because I don't feel that on the ball today. Yeah. 20 likes, almost there. I mean, this is the weirdest incentive to like the video ever, because I'm like, once we hit 50 likes, I'm going. Never mind. Thank you. That will help the YouTube algorithms for everything as well. Did you take as long at 1800? Yeah, I did. All right, thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll try and jump back on here later on if we do get some more price action. But yeah, I think right now that's enough for me. P's also just posted the Twitter link in the YouTube if anyone wants to follow on Twitter. I don't use it very